Right, we're back here at Main South Crossing, live from the Masai Mara, where more suicidal zebra seem to be trying to cross the Mara River in the face of an armada of crocodilians. This armada much smaller than the one we saw before, but still danger lurks beneath the surface. Drinking turned into swimming, oftentimes turned into a harrowing experience for these zebra. These ones taking a very considered approach to their swim. Please do ask us any questions you'd like to in the comments section of this broadcast. And as I said in our last broadcast, you can just see some zebra fighting off in the right-hand side of your screen. I didn't say that in our last broadcast. I said in our last broadcast we thought these big crossings were over, but the rain has brought the animals back into this area of the northern Masai Mara Triangle. Ooh, there's some splashing and kicking over there. Is there a crocodile? Yes, there is. Let's go in and see if he's successful. He looks fairly unsuccessful, fairly incompetent, some might say. I think the one on the just behind is a little bit small for zebra this size, but that big chap closest to us could easily take one of these fellows. Oh, there are more of them moving in, more of the armada of crocodiles, and you see that the water current is pushing them inextricably towards those crocs. Go on, zebra, watch out. Give a good kick now. Jump over. He's made it. It's lucky. Here comes a few more. Here come a few more. Francis, you and the rest of the world wonder the same thing. What makes them go to and fro across the river like this? Don't they know there are crocodiles? Yes, they can see them. They absolutely know that they're there. There's grazing on both sides of the river. This need, oh, jeepers, watch out. This need, that's straight over the top of the one crocodile, using him as a stepping stone. James Bond style. Not sure if any of you remember that one. And, you know, Francis, there's grass on both sides of the river. And these zebra are crossing in both directions. No one knows why. They think, perhaps, that the grass is greener on the other side. Well, we know at least one other species that's got that problem, don't we? Careful, fellow. You're right into the jaws of a crocodile, and the crocodile hasn't even made an attempt. I think they can also tell if a croc's too small. These are not very big ones. They're straight over the tail, nearly tripped over it. Now there's one lurking below the surface. And now this youngster, I wouldn't say more than a yearling, finds itself stuck in the middle of the water, and it's being approached now by a much larger crocodile. Out you go. Yes, good plan. Go on, go on. Off you go. Nikki, you say, why are they coming back? Can't tell you. Why are they coming back into the northern parts of the Masai Mara? I can tell you. That's because there is just a lot more grazing than there was before because of the amount of rain we've had. Now, they're coming straight back across the river in the other direction. And we have got a very large crocodile here, moving in, trying to see if he can spot a potential victim, a smaller crocodile. He's not blessed with an enormous brain and is therefore not going to try and hide himself, but why would he in the face of this absolute idiocy being shown by the zebras? Come on, zebras, keep going. You know, it just doesn't understand why they do it. Toby, you want to know how the stallions gather up their ladies after the crossing? Oh, there's a crocodile taking a big strike there. Did he succeed? No. Thankfully. Well, if you're a zebra, not if you're a crocodile. I think they recognise each other. I think they probably call. I don't think it's necessarily by smell, but there will definitely be some calling involved, and they will almost always cross together, you know. These will be little kinship groups of stallions and young females crossing together. This chap is now in danger, mortal danger, on his own. This is exactly how we saw the last one go down, straight into the jaws of a crocodile. Now, kick, 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 kick. There we go, he's made it. Phew. Breathtaking stuff, breathless stuff here, live from the Masai Mara, Main South Crossing. This is the Great Mara River, of course, and this, the remnants of the 2017 Great Migration. straight through. Careful, careful, careful. Nikki, you say, will some of these zebra be pregnant? Absolutely they will. Some of them we've seen over the last few days look fit to bursting with their new foals. I think that crocodile that is making hashes of this is too small. Oh, but that zebra's quite small too. I think that they are just a little bit too small to grab zebras of this size. These zebra are immensely powerful. There we go. You see that kick? One of them just got a thorough kicking in the face. Crocodile, I mean. So of the 100 or so we've seen go across the river at this time round, none of them have been taken by crocodilians. All have been spared a death below the surface of the water. Well, I think that crossing looks like it's over at this stage. So let's just have a quick last look here to the side. Is anything else coming this way? No, nothing else. Oh, no, he's turning round and moving off. I will leave you as I left you last time with a sighting of a bird, a cheerful sighting. There it is, a spur-winged lapwing at Main South Crossing, live from the Masai Mara. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you next time the animals decide to cross.